friends, have you ever met a guy, let it be on the dating sites and apps or even in real life, then you start dating, and when you look at that guy, the way he talks to you, the way he praises you, the way he communicates to you, you're like, oh wow, this is it, I've found the one. But then after some time, this guy either ghosts you or he just loses interest in you and things don't work out like you expected. Then as a woman, you start asking yourself questions. What went wrong? Maybe I did something wrong to this guy. How comes this guy was ticking all the boxes and suddenly he ghosts me? Have you ever, guys? Question number 2 that I have for you guys that are on the dating sites and apps searching for love, you come across a guy and this guy ticks all the boxes. He has everything you ever wanted in a guy, like I said previously, but then should you just be at peace and tell yourself, yes, this is it, I found the one, this is my future husband, while dating that guy? Because guys, the worst choice you can make is to marry a wrong guy. And that is why I am here. Today's video is going to be a story time of a Nigerian lady. You know this lady, I've ever shared her story here on my channel. Some of you follow her on her YouTube channel because she is a content creator. Yeah, she's on YouTube. So this Nigerian lady found a guy, and from the start, the guy really seemed to be good, seemed to tick all her boxes. Like everything she was looking for in a guy, that guy had it. The guy was from Netherlands. So they started dating. This lady even fell in love with him, because when you are with a guy that praises you all the time, that shows that he is really into you, definitely eventually you fall in love, you get attached emotionally. But in the course of them dating, oh my goodness, what happened? It is something that she never expected at all. That is why came to me and was like, Bella, I would like you to share this story with your subscribers, ladies that are searching for love, so that they get to learn from it. I repeat, guys, the worst choice you can do in life is to marry a wrong guy. Yeah. So dear friends, let us start this story. And the lady's name, I told you know her already, is Josephine. Josephine, a Nigerian lady who relocated from Nigeria to Cape Verde to search for a white guy. And I'm going to be starting from where we stopped last time when I shared her story with you guys. So guys, last time we stopped whereby Josephine was dating a guy from the UK, but eventually discovered the guy lied about his age, and she was like, no, I cannot take advantage of this guy. Better tell him the truth, that I'm not okay with him telling me lies about his age. And also I'm someone who wants kids, and with his age we can't even make kids. So eventually had to end it with that guy from the UK. So when she ended it, decided to go back to the dating sites. And before I go further, Josephine is my baby. I have been guiding her on her love journey. So she starts searching for love, starts facing, same challenges. And the site that she went to was Afro Introductions, because was like, Afro Introductions is among of the sites that I really like to use because it is very easy to navigate through. So while Josephine was on the dating sites searching, at the same time, yes, she is in Cape Verde and it's a tourist place. So even in real life, had to put herself out there. Like, if comes a guy that is a quality guy, definitely I'm going to give him the chance, to be with me. Yeah. So guys, if you remember, when I shared her story here on my channel, I told you, or I promised you, that when she finds love, I'll come here to share her love story with you all. Yeah, and guess what? After 2 months of me sharing her story here on my channel with you, Josephine meets a Dutch guy from the Netherlands in Cape Verde. The guy had gone there as a tourist. I told you it's a tourist place, and met Josephine at her workplace. She does massages, to the tourists that goes there. So after doing massage on him, they talked, and the guy understood Josephine, liked Josephine. So they exchanged numbers, and after work, Josephine contacted the guy. That's how they started communicating. So friends, they start communicating and decides to meet for dinner. Yeah, the day came, went for dinner, they talked, they really liked each other, there was chemistry, yeah, and this guy was leaving very, very soon, going back to the Netherlands, but promised Josephine will be back after 1 month. And him coming back told her, I will be back to get to know you more so that we can build our relationship. Oh my God, Josephine was super happy, contacted me, told me everything, that Bella, this guy is really into me. He likes me very, very much. You can't imagine, he has promised me to come back after 1 month just for me so that we can build our relationship, get to know each other better. I'm like, wow, that was so fast. And I was happy for her. So friends, the day comes for him to go to the Netherlands and kept on updating Josephine on everything. I am at the airport. Even when he arrived, told her, I have arrived. Right now, I'm just freshening up and go to bed because I'm super, super tired. I'm going to be seeing you soon, my love. And yeah, the communication continues. Every day he could update her on his daily activities, even took her to his office. But I'll tell you what I saw, because Josephine could send me even the video clips that the guy could send her. So sends her a video of a building and tells her, this is my office, my love, this is where I work. Even sent her a video of the house where he used to live outside. Guys, I can't tell you I saw inside, but I saw that video clip. It was outside of the house, and it was like, this is our neighborhood, my love, this is our house where we're going to be staying when you eventually relocate here. Guys, it was really promising. Guys, in one voice note, a guy could mention maybe 4 times or 5 times, I love you so much. Just know that this guy here loves you so much, and that is what is important. Oh my God, she was excited, and whenever could tell me, I could be excited too. So with the video clip of the house, I had to ask Josephine, have you ever talked to this guy inside that house? Because I've just seen outside of the house. She was like, yes, I have talked to him when he is at home. Then I was at peace. I was like, if this guy has been talking to her on a video call when he is even at home, that means he has got nothing to hide from her. So I told her, keep on building your relationship. Then comes her birthday. Guess what? This Dutch guy sends her 100 euros. Go spoil yourself on your birthday. Oh goodness. We were happy too about that. I'm like, wow, he is really, really caring. Then comes his birthday. Even I advised Josephine to do something special on his birthday. Josephine was like, thank you so much for your advice, but she told me one thing. Even if this guy comes to Cape Verde to see me after that 1 month, I am not going to share my goodies when he comes to Cape Verde. I'll still want to see his efforts, that he is putting into that relationship before I give my body. I want to see his seriousness. I was like, okay, no problem. If that is what you want. So the communication continues. Everything was on point, guys. He could tell her all those beautiful words that a lady wishes to hear when dating a guy. He was super sweet. Like I have said, he could repeat, I love you, I love you, I love you, this is ours, like our, could even include her in the future, the future plans, eventually when Josephine goes to the Netherlands. Till now, all tick, 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 tick. So comes the introduction part, because spoiling is good. The guy is communicating, because some guys, you meet them, maybe they're on vacation in Africa, and after meeting you talk, everything seems well. When they go back to their countries, everything ends. They no longer talk to you. But this guy kept on talking to her, meaning really wanted to build a relationship with her. I've also said he sent her some money on her birthday. That means he cares. Tick. So comes the introduction. So with the introduction on his side, he said introduced Josephine to his sister, but the facial expression of the sister wasn't good, and it has always been like that when the brother introduces her, his girlfriend or a lady he is dating. When Josephine asked why is that, the guy was like, you know what, my sister was abused by my dad when she was very little, never got married, and has no kids, so she is a sad person, and that's why. But in Josephine's mind, it seemed like something is not right and wanted to dig more deeper, but the guy never wanted to open up exactly what happened to the sister. But later, Josephine came to tell me, no wonder the sister could be sad after hearing the brother has a new girlfriend. And we are going to find out, guys, because I'll be sharing with you this love story into details so that you get to learn. That's my intention. So after introducing Josephine to the sister, not on a call, they talked and then came, told Josephine, I have introduced you to my sister. So my sister knows that I am dating a Nigerian lady who lives in Cape Verde. So comes the introduction. This guy had a mother. The mother was still alive, but the mother was 80 years plus, almost to 90. She was even staying at the care homes. So one time goes to visit the mother, and that's when he introduced the mother to Josephine. So what happened, guys, is that for me, I saw that video clip of the introduction. She sent it to me, and the mother, it's like the guy was telling the mother, say, hi, Josephine, she's too old. So the mother said, hi, Josephine, and never said anything further. And before that, he had told Josephine that the mother is not all that well, is very, very sick. Even the doctor said the mother won't pass the year before she passes away. Yeah, so that was the introduction. And I talked about these introductions whereby you find a guy maybe has got a kid of 1 year or 2 years, a kid does not even talk, and he's been chatting with you, maybe you met online, and then tells you, today I'm introducing you to my kid, then brings the kid to the camera to say hello, then say hello to Josephine. Like that kind of an introduction, and the lady on the other side is excited. Oh wow, he has introduced me even to his kid or his kids. Guys, that's not an introduction, because the kid does not even understand anything. Yeah, you should never be swept away by that kind of an introduction. You'll be like, yeah, the guy is open with me. He has even introduced me to his mother. The mother is old and sick. What does even the mother understand? Nothing. Yeah, so Josephine kept on communicating with the Dutch boyfriend, and every day could ask the guy, how is your mother doing today? To show that she cares. And it's true, Josephine cares very, very much. She's such a caring girl and a very generous one. I can testify to this. Another thing, guys, they talked about his past. relationship history. And this guy told her he had an ex, an ex-wife. This ex-wife was from Colombia, and when they divorced, he went back to Colombia and eventually went to the US. Even the kids were with the mom. He had 2 kids. When Josephine wanted to dig more deeper, what actually happened in their marriage that caused the divorce, the guy was like, he's not open to tell her what actually happened. She respected that and kept on with the relationship. So friends, they kept on doing long distance dating, and when it was approaching the days for him to go to Cape Verde to meet Josephine so that they can build their relationship, get to know each other more, then Josephine suggests that this time when you come, you can take an apartment. You're going to save more than staying in the hotel. And not only that, because now you have me, I am your girlfriend, we can be staying there, live together, do more normal activities that couples do when they are together, like cooking together and all that. But guess what, guys? This Dutch guy told Josephine, no, I'm not going to take any apartment. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be staying at the hotel because I like to stay on the beach side. Plus, I don't like cooking. Yeah, and if you remember last time I told you, as African ladies, the way we were brought up, we have that nurturing character. Like if you're dating a guy, everything should be good, do normal activities together and all that. Normal things, but this shows a nurturing character of a lady. That's how we are. Yeah, but this guy refused, guys. Was like, no, I'm going to be staying at the hotel. And Josephine said, cool, no problem. So time passed really fast, and it was time for him to go to Cape Verde to meet Josephine. What I can tell you about this Dutch guy, he could communicate with Josephine on everything, like every step he could take. Everything he could do, could make sure tells Josephine about it. He was over communicating, which is a red flag, guys. It is good for a guy to be communicative, but when it is over exaggerated, not a good sign. Yeah, but yeah, we were very excited for him to come because I was looking forward for them to build their relationship. So yeah, he travels, then arrives in Cape Verde, but mind you, never told or informed Josephine to go to the airport to pick him. No, he arrived at the airport, took a taxi, went straight to the hotel. After arriving to the hotel, he freshened up and, enjoyed his time. Later, that is when he informed Josephine that I have arrived, you can come. This one, I came to know about it later. So after telling Josephine he has arrived, Josephine had to move from her house, pack everything, and then go to the hotel where this guy was. And yes, guys, arrives. She was super happy. Even sent me a voice note telling me, Bella, my baby is here. I was happy. I told her, you know what? I would like you guys to take a photo so that I can update my people. Guys, I promised you. Yeah, so I wanted a couple's photo so that I can post it on my Instagram stories and tell you guys that yeah, Josephine is seeing someone from the Netherlands. So guys, here we have an Afro cinema. Oh my god. So Josephine takes the couple's photo and she sent me 3 to 4 photos. But when I looked at those photos, the guy was dressed up, when someone is on holiday on the beach side and was wearing a short beach wear for guys. I'll look for a photo that looks similar to what I am telling you so that you get to understand the kind of an outfit I am talking about. So me looking at it, guys, my babies, me very well when it comes to the photos. Someone's photos can tell you a lot of things. Yeah. So I looked at it and I was like, no, I don't like the outfit. Josephine was looking really beautiful, not extravagant, but really beautiful. Someone who is going to meet the boyfriend. But the boyfriend on the other side, not at all. It wasn't a photo I could have shared with you guys. So I told Josephine, the outfit of my in-law, not at all. If he can wear something else and you guys take a couple's photo, that will be fine. But if he's very tired because he just arrived today, you can do it tomorrow. Josephine told me, yes, Bella, my baby is very tired. I promise to take other photos tomorrow. I'm like, no problem, I'll be waiting. So the next day comes and Josephine sends me the photos, new photos. But guess what? This guy's outfits were the same. He just changed the color. Still, he had a short-sleeved t-shirt and a short. So that one gave me something like a red flag. My antennas raised a bit, like, how comes? If this guy came to Cape Verde this time to get to know Josephine, how comes he has got only beach wears? He doesn't have other outfits like going out outfits. Anyways, on the other side, Josephine kept on telling me the guy is good, brought her gifts and all that. She was happy. I'm like, oh yes, I guess everything is fine. So what I did, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted their photo on my Instagram stories. It is no longer there after happening what happened, because at the end of the day, I told you I choose to be a honest person. I cannot be keeping photos whereby I know what happened, so I had to take it down. By that time I posted it and most of you are like, oh, this looks like Josephine. Is it the lady from Nigeria who went to Cape Verde? I'm like, yes. So some of you congratulated her and all that. Now wait for it. Oh my god. So guys, they kept on enjoying each other's time, but Josephine never shared the goodies with him. It was like, no, I am still observing. I've dated guys in the past and what happened, I don't want it to happen. Someone to be with me just because I am sharing the goodies with him. So he came to stay with Josephine for 2 weeks, but Josephine kept on going to work, and when she could have free days, could spend those free days with him at the hotel. On my side, I knew all was fine due to how Josephine could update me, because sometimes guys, you know, when I am guiding you, I can see something and maybe I talk about it like, be careful about this thing. But on the other side, if you come and keep telling me all is fine, Bella, I'm the happiest woman on earth because of this guy, I have to believe you. I can't start doubting what you are telling me. Yeah. So dear friends, 1 week passes of them being together in Cape Verde. I remember it was August. Towards the end of August, on a Saturday, I was at the swimming pool with Sophie. Then I got a message from Josephine. It was a voice note. So I listened to that voice note. To tell you the truth, I was shocked. Yeah. So Josephine started by telling me, Bella, you know you have been guiding me, so I am here to tell you the truth of what has been happening, what I have been observing in this guy, so that you can also advise me on what to do. She had some questions that asked me. So the first question was, Bella, you know how I have been caring to this guy, how I've been caring even towards the mom that is sick, because sometimes he acts moody, he acts very sad, so I have to comfort him because I know he's worried about the sick mother. But what is surprising, I've been even talking to my family and he knows, but this guy never bothered to ask me anything about my family, how they are doing, and all that. Never. Bella, is this how white guys are? Is this how Dutch guys are? Because I don't really understand. Number 2 was like, I've been here for 1 week with this guy, but he has not bothered to move even an inch to come and see where I live. which is very, very surprising to me. When I asked him, he said he likes the beach side. So he wakes up, takes breakfast, and go by the beach or stays just at the pool sunbathing. Should I ask this guy about this? Another thing that Josephine talked about is of this guy coming back to Cape Verde to meet her and was like, he is going to come back again in November 2024 to meet her again. Then summer in 2025, which is this year, will invite Josephine to the Netherlands. I was like, no, how is that? It's not possible. You have to be the one to go visit this guy this time around because you have seen each other 2 times. So they talked and Josephine was like, I can come January 2025, but he said, no, you can't come January. You know, January will be very, very cold in the Netherlands. That is why I want you to come in summer. Josephine told him, no, I will come in January, even if it is a cold season, because what if we are living together? Won't I feel cold? I'll feel cold the same. So it is okay with me. And that's when the guy was like, okay, I'm going to do the research on what is needed. And Josephine said, yes, I'll also do the research on my side, the documents needed for you to invite me. So I remember responding to her questions. And after responding to those questions, I'm going to make you listen to what I responded to her. Hi, Josephine. I could have called you to talk, but I'm out with Sophie for swimming. But actually, the point you raised are so important. Because for me, when you told me he's coming, I just thought he's coming to get to know you. You guys get to know each other. Like, at least go to your place and, get to live and see how things are going, with your relationship. But if this guy prefers to stay at the hotel and also is not talking of maybe asking about your family, nothing like that, I really don't know. This I love you, what does his I love you mean? I really don't get it. And also, the November visit, I don't think it's necessary. Instead of him coming, he should invite you. Where is the problem? It's not that you're going to get married. See, Sophie, it's not that you guys are going to get married when you go to the Netherlands. It is to see his life, get to see his life. But if he's telling you he want to come again in November and then invite you next year, I'm starting to sense some red flags. Yeah, really, I'm starting to sense some red flags. I don't know, maybe you should tell him, I think maybe you can invite me the November. Instead of you coming, November or December, you can invite me. And we get to meet there in the Netherlands, get to see your life. But right now, before even talking of you visiting, you need to keep observing and see really what does this guy think of you and your whole relationship in general. It's important. I hope he's not just coming to stay as the vacation and have someone to be with and pretend like he's in love, whereby we don't see the efforts, because love isn't all about words. Exactly. It isn't all about words. It's also about actions. He should remember. Before he goes, maybe you can sit down and talk. For now, observe, because when you keep on observing without telling him anything, it will help you to see things correctly. But you might talk with him and he starts doing what you told him to do, which isn't right. He should do what he feels like is right to be done. So that's the advice I gave her when she was asking me, Bella, what can I do? So should I sit with him and talk right now? I told her, no need. Observe. Because that guy was very, very smart. I'm telling you, he was super, super good at words. Could tell her, I love you. But a guy can't just tell you, I love you, whereby his I love you doesn't match his actions. and then was like, Bella, can I call you? I told her, call. So she called and told me something that actually shocked me. So this guy had paid for a cruise ship that Saturday for them to go together, but unfortunately Josephine was called to work by her boss, so told the boyfriend, you can cancel the trip and we go on Monday together. But guess what this Dutch guy told her? No, I cannot cancel that boat cruise. I am going to go alone. Don't worry, you go to work. Josephine is like, Bella, I am shocked. Because I know if a guy loves you, will be like, no, baby, let's go together on Monday. No problem. I can't go alone. But this guy is totally okay to go alone on the boat cruise. I told Josephine, the guy is an idiot. And guys, if you have been my guidance, you come, you tell me about the guy, you hear such kind of words from me, Bella, someone very, very respectful. Maybe you're younger than me, older than me. No, for me, it doesn't matter. I respect everyone. So if you hear such kind of words, me crossing the limit, just know that that relationship will never work. Because I cannot say the guy you're dating is an idiot and later the same guy will marry you. I already know in my mind, the guy is really an idiot. The relationship will never ever work out. So I told Josephine, you know what? Pack your things and go back to your place. Leave this guy. Josephine was like, Bella, I think you're right. That is what I'm going to do. So listen a bit of a voice note about the whole story of the boat cruise that I've told you. I'm trying to, put everything together so that you get to understand, get the real situation of what actually happened.
Bella, these people, this man is a very funny man. I just told him that, I said, baby, the boat cruise, I wouldn't be going because my boss called me in work that we have clients by 1, 2. I just put it exact time of the boat cruise. He was there. So I asked him that we should postpone it till on Monday. He was like, no, we can't postpone it. I already paid for it. I said, okay, now that you say you paid for it, you go alone. He said, okay, yeah, no problem. He was even comfortable. If it's some kind of people, he was like, oh no, baby, I want us to go together. Let's postpone it till on Monday. But this man was very comfortable. Like, okay, he will go alone. I'm in my place of work now, looking for my client for massage. So online, back to online and offline. I know that I still have a lot of chances. Thank you, African Bella. Thank you very much for your time.
So guys, yeah, that's how it ended. I was just fed up already of everything I was hearing because I don't like my babies to entertain nonsense. Later gave me a call and kept on telling me everything into details that was happening because told me, Bella, it's a lot, like really a lot. This guy apparently has been complaining the prices of the things when we go shopping, and it is not that we do a very expensive shopping, just normal things like the shoes you wear inside the house. The guy is like, it's too expensive, 7 euros, even something of 4 euros, it's expensive for him. To an extent, Josephine started using her money because she is an independent woman to buy things. Show the guy that I am independent and I can buy things for myself. So when she told me that, I was like, girl, that one too is a red flag. If this guy is complaining about the prices of things in Cape Verde, how of the Netherlands? That's when she told me he has been saying even life in Netherlands is very expensive. So advised Josephine even on how to make more money that she should be going to hotels to meet guys there and do massage so that she can earn more. Take the money she earns from work and the money she earns by going to the guys' hotels to do the massages. So Josephine was like, for someone who truly loves you, I don't think will tell his woman to go to the hotel or to the hotels to do the massages on men. Yeah, that one was actually off, but she opened her eyes later because at the time he suggested, she was like, wow, this guy is so good. He wants me to grow, be economically free, such kind of things. But later opened her eyes and saw that it was really a big red flag. And this thing of guys complaining about the prices, I told you one time, even people who are financially stable, if you offer something for free, they will take it for free and they will be happy. Or if they're given a chance to bargain, they will bargain, you know? Yeah, even if they are financially stable. But a guy complaining about the prices all the time, or he gives you money, it's all the time he's reminding you how much he spent on you, like it is something that is stressing him. He's bringing it all the time. Money, money, money. I'm spending a lot. It is too expensive. It is a very, very big red flag. And this reminds me of another baby of mine that I was guiding, then finds a guy online. Like I told you previously when I started this video, you find a guy, all is tick, tick, tick. You know, he's ticking all the boxes, never asked for nude pictures. If you're looking for someone who is God-fearing, he shows you, I am God-fearing, you know. Yeah, so it was like that with that guy. Then he starts planning his trip to Tanzania. So as he was planning his trip, started saying he wants to go for safari when he comes to Tanzania. So my baby comes to me and is like, Bella, you know, he has been looking on the safari tours and he got one company. The price they told him is very, very low to an extent I am scared maybe they might be scammers. So what can I do? I told her, you know what? I have someone very, very close to me in Tanzania that owns a safari tour company. If he is okay, I can connect you guys with her so that, you know, you can talk and she's gonna do a discount because it's me who connected you to her. She is a family member. So yeah, goes and talks to the guy, but the guy says, no, I am okay with this one. I'm like, we can't do anything. Let him be. If they scam him, it is his money, okay? She's like, okay. So the guy goes to Tanzania, they meet, they are happy, and I was happy to stay together in the hotel. Then the next day, they go for safari. So when they went for safari, oh goodness, the worst happened. Actually, this guy was going to sleep in the tent. And the bathroom they had, according to the lady, I've never been in such kind of a situation. They could share that bathroom with more than 20 people. So before, the lady didn't know that they were going to sleep in the tent. So never came with towels, you know, when you shower to dry yourself up after you have had a shower. Knew that it is going to be in the hotel. They provide towels. So they arrive, and after arriving, the guy prepares himself, went to have a shower. So after having a shower, he comes back and now it's my baby who is going to have a shower. So she prepared herself and she's like, towels. The guy is like, you are going to use my towel, the one that I used. But that place, they are providing towels, but you had to buy. But this guy couldn't buy a towel for her, told her, no, you are going to use mine. We are going to share same towel. Then she asks about the shower gel. The guy is like, no, I did not come with the shower gel. Shower gels are very, very expensive. So I have a shampoo that I use as 2-in-1. I use it to wash my hair and to also wash my body. Shower gel, guys. How much is a shower gel? I grew up in Tanzania. I've been in Tanzania. It's not all that expensive. But yeah, she had to use his shampoo to shower. So she finishes showering, gets in, you know, dresses up and all that. Comes the time to go to sleep. There were no pillows. She's like, so what are we going to do? And that place, they were selling pillows. This guy is like, no, I'm not going to buy pillows. They're very, very expensive. We are just going to fold our clothes and use them as a pillow. So she came and told me all that. I'm like, what? She's like, yes, Bella, the guy is super stingy. So after complaining that the guy is super stingy, even told me, Bella, I just feel like going back to the dating sites, honestly. Yeah, the guy is showing affection, and all that. But him being that stingy, it is really putting me off. Your girl doesn't rush into conclusions. I just wanted to go deeper and understand better the whole situation. So I tell her, you know what, maybe this guy came on a lower budget and wanted to go for safari. Let us see what happens after this safari. How will he behave towards you on spending, Yeah. So the safari ends and they come back. After coming back, so sometimes my baby could go home and the guy could tell him, eat there. When you come to the hotel, come already eaten. Imagine, guys, never even wanted to spend more on buying food for the girlfriend. Remember, these people are meeting for the first time. So it did not end there. After returning back to Dar es Salaam, this guy wanted to go to Zanzibar. So they planned a trip, went to Zanzibar, and the way she told me is in Zanzibar, it's like he was kind of spending a little bit more, but later could start complaining of the money he spent. Even when they were on safari, he gave some tip to the drivers, but still complained and complained and complained as if was blaming my baby for making him pay that tip to the drivers. So after listening to all that, I told my baby, you know what? This guy is really stingy. And if he is acting like that, is in Tanzania, food in Tanzania is not all that expensive. Like someone cannot even eat because can't buy the food. Exist restaurants where you'll buy food very expensively, but also exist places that you can buy food at a lower price and eat very, very well, because Tanzanian food is very, very delicious. Yeah. And yeah, this guy pushing on with his plan to go to Zanzibar gave me a feeling that the guy came to tour Tanzania on a low budget and wanted a lady to be with, but had to pretend he is God-fearing, he is really interested in a serious relationship, which wasn't true. And that really showed too that the guy was super, super selfish. A responsible guy, a guy who cares, a guy who puts you first, was going to buy a towel for her even if it was expensive, was going to buy a pillow for her even if it was expensive, but cancel his trip to Zanzibar so that his woman can be comfortable, so that his woman can be happy. But it was all about him. As long as he is okay to just fold the clothes and sleep, he's comfortable, he doesn't care how the lady feels. As long as he has got his own towel, he showers with his shampoo, it's okay. That is his lifestyle. He doesn't care how the lady feels. And if you are a guy watching this, I want to tell you a secret. For a woman who is in love with you, you don't need to spend a fortune to make her happy at all, at all. Simple things will make her happy. Simple gestures will make her happy. Like you showing her you care, like you putting her first. She is your first priority. She comes first and other things follows. Other people follows. You being communicative, investing enough time to get to know her. She will be super, super happy. You don't need to buy her diamonds. I'm telling you, she will love you crazily. So what I told my baby is just to leave that guy, because on the other side, my baby was like, yes, Bella, the biggest problem is that he is very stingy. We even talked, he said he will invite me to his country. I'm like, are you sure he will sponsor that trip? She said yes, he told me will sponsor. But I told her I don't think it is a good idea for you to keep pushing onto that relationship, because he might promise and eventually it doesn't happen. He ghosts you. Or it happens, then you guys get married, start living together. You live a very bad life. Because for us, like, I can say what I know about Tanzania. Most families might not be rich, but we live a decent life. And hello, let's be honest. If you decide I want to date a different race, maybe I want a white guy, or I want to date someone very far away from me, deep inside, yes, even if you live a very decent life, you're very happy with your life, you expect to get a guy that is kind of better, than you. Not marrying a guy or be with a guy that will make you live a very poor life than the one you have. I even told my baby that if that's the case, I can be with any guy, even if he's white, but he's very, very poor. Even those basic things he can't even give me. I told her, you know what, girl? Better keep on trying with our Hamisi, Rashidi, Juma, because we understand each other, we Africans, and you have your family with you there. Then leaving your country, there is loneliness, no friends, new environment, the weather, all the stress that comes with it. Plus that, he makes you live a very terrible life. He won't be able to take care of you. So she ended it. And with Josephine's story, really reminded me that story. And I felt like I should also, include that one so that you can learn. If you come across such kind of a situation, don't just ignore it and be like, I understand, the guy traveled, he spent money and all that. Why should he make you live the life that even you in your country, you are not living that kind of life? Because that lady at her house, she had everything, pillows, towels, and all that. Then the guy is taking her for safari, making her live that cheap life. No, guys. Don't accept such kind of a situation. So Josephine's boyfriend, the Dutch guy, was also that kind of a guy who complains about prices, about everything. Even one time told her the ex who was from Colombia that they went to visit and he had to spend 600 euros on the family, which for him did not make sense at all. He was like, my ex family used to see me as the bank. ATM card. He spent only 600 euros, guys, and he's complaining like that. So Josephine was like, this guy is talking like that. Me, I'm a fighter and I want to be with a guy. When we go to visit my family, he can spend on my family without complaining at all. Another thing that Josephine told me about the Dutch guy, yes, he could include her in the future. Like, when you come, we're going to stay here. I'll take you there. All the time, I love you, I love you. But was like, there was no day they sat down to talk about their future. Like the next plan. What next? To an extent, she had to ask herself questions like, where does our relationship stand? And guys, if you have been dating a guy, but you still have that question that Josephine had, where does our relationship stand? Just know that that relationship does not even exist. Because a guy who is serious will be clear on his intentions and his words will match the actions. You won't have second thoughts. You won't have lots of questions like, am I the girlfriend? Or we are just talking as friends. So when she told me about that, I told her, you need to sit down and talk, get to understand. So we ended whereby Josephine promised that, okay, he's going to leave this guy, keep on with her life. You heard her in the voice note. She was already at work looking for clients. Yeah, so Saturday passes, then Sunday. On Monday, Josephine came to me. And to be honest, I was kind of upset with her after listening to her voice note. Because once we talk, I give you the advice, it is better to really work on that advice. So Josephine tells me after we talked, it's true, she left. And when she left, the guy went to her workplace to look for her and was like, Josephine, let's go for lunch. But she told him, no, I don't feel like eating. You just go eat alone. Then tells her, it seems like you have changed. What's happening, Josephine? Because yes, she had changed, was giving, cold answers and all that. Yeah, so in the evening, Josephine goes at her house, but the guy calls her that wants them to talk. So had to go to the hotel so that they can have that talk. So arriving, the guy is telling her, yes, went on that, boat cruise, but wasn't happy at all, missed Josephine a lot, which is a lie, because if you love me, if you knew you're going to miss me, if you knew it wasn't going to be an exciting experience alone without me, why did you go alone? Okay, but Josephine fell for it that, oh my God, Bella, this is what she was telling me. Bella, oh my God, I've talked to him. He really missed me so much on that boat cruise. Even told me, Josephine, why do you want to throw away everything? Why do you want to throw away our future? So she was like, Bella, talking to him, the guy was even crying. I saw a man in love. I saw a man who doesn't want to let go. I saw a man who truly wants to be with me. Bella, I have decided I am going to give him another chance while observing him, just like you had advised me to observe him. Also added that I think the way of dating in his country has, I don't know, influenced him or affected him, because Dutch guys, Bella, you even said it in your videos that they are slow when it comes to dating. He has got his own way of showing love to me. You remember, guys, I told you, stop making excuses for these men that you are dating. If it is a red flag, it is a red flag. You can't twist it. No matter how you try to, color it, no, it is red. Its original color will remain. I also told you, a guy crying when there is a misunderstanding, it's not a good sign. That's a sign of a toxic guy that wants you to feel, guilty. It's your fault. What happened? It's your fault. Now see, you're making him cry. A 53 years old crying. Like, are you for real? Yeah, but he was trying to manipulate her with the tears, and he succeeded. He succeeded, guys. Josephine forgave the Dutch guy, despite me telling her, drop that guy. He is not good for you. He's very, very selfish. He does not love you. He's only good at words. The only thing he knows is to say, I love you, but there is no actions here. So after getting her message that she has decided to forgive him, what could I have done, guys? What could I have done? I told her, it's okay. I wish you all the best. So yeah, guys, their relationship continued and kept on updating me once in a while that everything is fine. Then it was time for him to go back to the Netherlands, told me about it. Bella, my boyfriend is going. I'm really, really sad. He's very, very sad. And yeah, he leaves. So after him going back to the Netherlands, kept on communicating, and one time tells Josephine, I am hanging out with my friends, we're having good time. And that's when Josephine told him, can we do a video call so that I can say hello to your friends? Guess what? The guy said, no, I don't introduce my date or a woman I date to my friends. That's when Josephine came to me to ask me, Bella, is this normal? What are your thoughts? And I'm going to again make you listen to the voice note on what I responded to her.
Oh my God. It is possible he has not talked to his friends about you. That can be the reason to why. Because if he hasn't talked to his friends about you, obviously he can't do a video call. Yeah. Number two, if he has done like an introduction, like saying, "Oh, I have a girlfriend. She's in Cape Verde." Maybe he's kind not sure about you too. So he's like, what if I introduce her to them and then later it doesn't work out? What will happen? Because with these white people, when they do things, they do them in a sure way. Like if he has to introduce you, then he has to introduce like the real wife, the woman that will be a wife. Yeah. If there is so much respect to the friends, yeah, because some people can just have friends and they don't all that much respect each other, so they can just introduce anyone. But if they really, really respect each other, he's gonna make sure that he's sure of you and then introduce you. Yeah. But also another thing, number 3, it can be maybe those friends that he told you he was with are not all that close friends like he claimed. And when someone is not all that a friend to you, that you share your personal things with, you can do an introduction. So all those are the explanation to why he is not introducing you. So it's up to you to really dig deep to understand those friends, how connected they are, and also get to ask him, like, why don't you feel comfortable to introduce me to your friends? Maybe you think it's too early, or maybe you think you gotta be sure before you introduce me, or maybe they're not all that close to you. So you gotta ask him to get his view, not even in a quarreling way, in just a good way, yeah, so that you get to understand things clearly. Why?
So yeah, that was my response towards her question that, Bella, what can be the reason? Why isn't he introducing me to his friends? You see, even if I told her, leave the guy, she decided to keep trying. It's not that I abandoned her. Ever she needed guidance, I said, no, I've told you, leave the guy. You kept on pushing. No, guys, I respected her. I wanted her to keep going, and eventually her eyes will be open. We'll see that this person, Bella was right, isn't a quality guy. And when everything was over, came to me to tell me, Bella, sometimes as babies, we are very, very stubborn. I told her, yeah, that was stubbornness that you showed me. And yes, guys, after me sending her that voice note, my response, she was like, okay, Bella, I don't think there is a need to ask him why. I'll just keep quiet because he has already said he does not introduce his date to the friends. Let me leave it like that. I don't want him to see that I am desperate. But from me, I don't think it was going to be showing a guy you are desperate. No, it is showing the guy you know what you want. Don't play games on me. Yeah. And again, guys, to take you a little bit back, after talking before everything went bad, before I got to know the whole truth of what was happening, we had planned that Josephine will do her love story. So when this guy was told about doing the love story, he started bringing blah, blah, blah. Some of the questions I asked, he wasn't even ready to respond to those questions. So to me, it was also a red flag that led me to tell Josephine, leave that guy. So with the issue of him not asking about Josephine's family, the guy was like, it should just come spontaneously. Even going to see where she lives, he was like, it should just come spontaneously. You don't need to tell me to come see where you live. And even that they got super angry, told her, get out, you're ruining my vacation. Poor girl felt like, oh my God, maybe it's true, I'm trying to ruin his vacation. But told him it's fine, the house will still be there. Whenever you want, you will come and see where I live. But even after talking, Josephine tells you he never moved even an inch to go see where Josephine lives. So guys, after that incident of the introduction to the friends failing, they kept on communicating, but he started to be busy. And this tells you the guy at first was love bombing Josephine, because everything was too good to be true. He's super communicative, over communicating, like I told you, but now all of a sudden he's very busy, so that's why he does not communicate more. And one time something happened, Josephine needed some help with her family back in Nigeria, sent a message to this Dutch guy, the boyfriend. The guy eventually ghosted Josephine. Yeah, so it ended like that, guys. That's when Josephine came to me in November to tell me, Bella, you were right. You were right when you told me to leave this guy. He eventually ghosted me. He was not a quality guy. Only that I was stubborn. And it is not only Josephine. I've seen so many ladies. You come to me, we talk, I tell you, do this, do that. You do your own way. It goes bad, then you come back. Like recently, there is another baby of mine. I've been guiding on her visa. And when she was doing her visa process, I told her, no, do this. They're going to return you same day to go and do this way. She was like, okay, but then again decided not to follow what I'm advising her. Went to the embassy. Arriving at the embassy, they told her same thing that I told her will happen. So when she came back to me, I was like, oh my God, Bella, right now I'll be listening to whatever you advise me. I won't act stubborn. But again, guys, I have a request for you. Let us not judge Josephine. You know, things happen. When we are in love, we tend not to see things. Sometimes we want to go deeper and deeper and deeper, even if we are hurt, even if we are not happy, to make sure that we make the right choices. So when she told me, now it's over, the guy ghosted her, has decided to go back to the dating sites, told me more on what happened. I was like, Bella, it was 2 weeks, but was so draining to me. And once you feel that, if you're dating a guy, you feel drained, you feel not happy at all, you feel like something is wrong somewhere, that guy is not for you. He is not a right guy for you. Better end that relationship. Don't mistake that as butterflies in the stomach when you are really in love, like he's the right guy and he loves you. It's totally different. If you are in love, you should be happy. Your happiness comes first. And be with a guy that puts you first. Okay? I'm not saying my marriage is perfect, but one thing I can tell you is that my husband puts me first. Yeah. I must get the best thing before anyone else gets it, even before him. And another thing I want to advise here, when you are dating a guy, see if the guy you are dating, the kind of lifestyle that he has matches the lifestyle that you want, or the lifestyle that you know, if you live that kind of life, you will be happy. For example, the story I gave you of that Tanzanian lady who met that stingy guy. It's not the kind of lifestyle she wanted. Yeah, wanted them to go to the hotel. And at that time, I even gave her an example of me. I was like, you know what? My husband isn't rich. We are in that middle class. But really, the lifestyle that I wanted compared to my husband's lifestyle matched very well. I'm not a lady whereby I will go on a vacation and I'll start eating on the streets, like eating street food. Maybe you buy a toast or a bread, then you eat while walking, you know, you're enjoying your vacation. No, that's not me. I'm a lady whereby you will take me to a restaurant. It shouldn't be a very expensive restaurant, normal one. We eat normal food, seated decently, you know. And it's the same with my husband. He's not a guy that you'll find in the streets eating while walking. He is not a guy that will sleep anywhere. If you're going on a vacation, he will look for a good hotel that he can afford, a hotel that I'm comfortable with. Will ask me, what do you think? Look at the photos. You know, I feel it's a very good hotel. Do you agree? Yes, I agree. Okay, let's book. He books for that hotel, not just picks anywhere and be like, let's go. So you should also observe, you know, the lifestyle. Guys, it is not all about searching for a white guy. There is more to that. And I repeat, your happiness matters a lot. If you just pick any white guy, later you're going to go into a depression when he eventually marries you. And you remember when I said seeing his outfits, like they took the photo, I said no, tomorrow change, put on, you know, other outfits. He again had to put on same outfits but different colors of someone who is on a vacation, okay? The outfits were not saying that I am here to get to know Josephine, live a normal life. No, the guy was just on a vacation, and that's why he kept on staying at the hotel, told Josephine, yes, I came here to meet my girlfriend, but at the same time, enjoy myself. Josephine was like, no, why would you say enjoy yourself? I am here. Why are you becoming very selfish? But that's the truth. The guy just went to enjoy himself. Adding visiting my girlfriend was just to blind her eyes. So something that really made me laugh a lot, I have told you that Josephine did not share the goodies with this guy. And when he told this guy, he was totally okay with it, even told her, we can even date for 5 years without having the goodies. How possible is that? And Josephine here was like, you know, I dreamt this guy being gay. And now thinking about it, him saying he can stay 5 good years without enjoying the goodies, he was not into me, but I also suspect something. Yeah. So you're dating a guy and you're like, no goodies. He's like, it's okay, no problem. Even if when you meet, you are close to each other, he doesn't make any move of a normal guy that functions. We have a problem, or we have a problem. Don't be like, yeah, found the one. Oh my God, he's God sent. Not even interested in the goodies. No, guys, no. Watch them, the red flags. So there are so many red flags that Josephine saw in that guy. But this was after the relationship ended, after this guy ghosting her. And remembered, this guy was never into African food. It could irritate him when Josephine ate African food. Could be like, that food is not good for your health. So one time Josephine asked him, can you give it a try? The guy was like, never. So imagine getting married to such kind of a guy, and when you are in his country, he can even go to an extent of stopping you from eating African food, which can be very devastating for an African, because when we eat our food, we feel like we are home. Yeah. You remember the observe that I shared in Sante's love story when I was like, if you're meeting a guy, sit and observe. Don't ask lots of questions, but observe. Because through his talks, through the questions he will be asking you, through the way he will be behaving around you, will tell you a lot about that guy. So here Josephine says that one day they were at the hotel, and the hotel where he was staying, it was a 5-star hotel, but had lots of mosquitoes. So one time Josephine was complaining about the mosquitoes, like killing the mosquitoes, and is like, I need to buy the medicine for the mosquitoes. Then this Dutch guy tells him, why are you complaining about mosquitoes? You Africans are used to the mosquitoes. What a comment. So Josephine was upset, told him, why do you talk like that? I come from a family, I can't say we are rich, but I grew up seeing our mom doing everything possible to protect us from being bitten by the mosquitoes. Then he laughed about it, was like, it was just a joke. Then she was like, this is the same thing whereby most white people think that we Africans are very poor, and Africans think every white guy is rich. Josephine was like, me being in Cape Verde, I came to discover that not all white guys are rich. Exist poor white guys. Yeah, so he starts like that, then he'll start making racist comments. That's how it all starts. So while dating a guy, observe each and every thing. It's very important. You ignore one red flag, you are going to regret later. So friends, like I said, it was really a lot, but I think this is enough. you have learned something from this love story that went super bad. You have got answers why it ended between Josephine and the Dutch guy. Those who are following her on her YouTube channel, I'm sure you saw that Dutch guy. So we are going to end it here, but next time I am going to come back with Josephine's success love story. This is a success, guys. A lot of good things have happened to Josephine, and that's why when you see someone is wasting your time, don't hold on to that person, because he's just wasting your time, stopping you from meeting that right person. So stay tuned, guys. But before I go, remember, Josephine is a content creator. You can check her on YouTube. Her YouTube channel name is here. Please check her out, support our girl. Yeah, and let's wait for her success love story that I am going to be sharing next. So be blessed for watching this video till now. I appreciate much. If you have liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, family, everyone that you think will enjoy this video and learn something. If you haven't watched my other videos, go watch them. Comment below what you think about this video. I would like to know. Until next time, guys, you know what? I love you so much. You're always here in my heart. Ciao, ciao. Mwah.